Alright, what's going on, everybody? It is Cornbition here, and today, I'm just going to be talking about Supremacy, specifically Original Trilogy Supremacy, which I think we all know kind of is unbalanced. I think we all know that the Rebels have a severe disadvantage in OT Supremacy. It just seems like the Empire, gets the win most of the time, but the Empire does have a few distinct advantages on their side. And I'm kind of hoping that they do get fixed, patched, nerf, whatever. Just improve, Original Trilogy Supremacy so that, it gives the Rebels a better chance to win it. A few of the problems I'm going to mention are actually, it looks like they are going to be, fixed or changed. So I'm going to start off with probably one of the biggest problems I have, and it is not on all the maps like Scarif, but it is the ATST. This thing is probably one of the most annoying things right now in the game. Now, I probably don't want ATSTs to be removed just because, since OT Supremacy doesn't have any capital ships, I feel like vehicles just make it way more fun, especially with starfighters. I definitely don't want ATSTs to be removed from OT Supremacy, but I definitely do hope they get, like, nerfed so they're not as overpowered as they are right now, because I think you know how annoying it is that we get absolutely, if you are playing as a Rebel, you probably know the feeling of how it is to get absolutely demolished by one ATST. I've even played as heroes and I've easily died to them. It's kind of annoying. Now, Ben Walk actually did post out a tweet this month, I forget when, but he basically was asking for, feedback on OT Supremacy, and he did say in like a reply that they are looking into the ATST, so I don't know what that means, if it means changing it, if it potentially means removing it, but, it's good to know that they are aware of how overpowered this is and just how unfair it is to the rebellion. I remember a few days ago I tried making a video for this topic and I was playing in an ATST. I think I got like 17 or around 20 kills so easily on Tatooine. We just absolutely demolished them. They are actually winning right now, which is nice to see. So the ATSTs, just, you can go on such large amounts, like just on such, insanely high kill streaks. One change I hope they do make to it is that they kind of, prevent it from regenerating health fast, or just prevent it from regenerating health altogether. And I know, first of all, I know that, if you do equip an ion turret or like an ion torpedo or just something like that, it will do like a lot of damage to the ATST, but one problem is that this thing does regen its health, so even if it survives the encounter, it'll probably regen its health later and just causes more destruction. But one of another problems with OT Supremacy is a Vader. I think we all know how kind of powerful he is. He literally, by himself, can almost change the outcome of a game. I've seen Vader go on huge streaks, he's just such a powerful hero, and it doesn't really make it easier on the Rebels. For the fact that, they also have to deal with Palpatine and Maul, who are also two pretty powerful heroes, along with Vader. That trio is like an ideal Warzone squad. So having two of them on the field is kind of annoying and a pain, and Vader himself literally can just do a large amounts of damage, change the outcome of Supremacy, and he's just, all in all, pretty annoying to deal with. But thankfully, Vader, he is also going to be getting a change. I don't know when these changes are coming, but I do know that his throw damage is going to be reduced, and also his damage from with this force choke is going to be reduced. And those two are kind of annoying, especially when you use that saber block choke combo. It's like not fun, or when you're blocking lightsaber shots, throw saber, go for the force choke. Just his abilities and use them in a combo. It's very, very annoying. And yeah, it just literally decimates the rebellion. So yeah, nerfing his saber throw damage and his choke damage is good. So hopefully that will be enough to actually make Vader like not weaken, because I don't want to see Vader to be weak or anything. I don't want to see him like a really weak, unmenacing hero, because if you've watched the movies, you know what Vader can do. I just hope that he is powerful, but he's not like game breaking powerful, if you understand what I mean. This is like one point I've talked about. But yeah, those are like the two major problems. The ATST is a pretty powerful vehicle, but if you played Agent Claws, which is a sequel era map, the First Order ATST is on that map, but I don't really get annoyed by the ATST on that map, probably because the Resistance also has a scavenged ATST. So if they were to give the Rebellion like a scavenged ATST or just some scavenged vehicle to just kind of give a better counter against the Imperials, probably that would be also a good choice as well, because if they were to give him like a scavenged Republic vehicle or even a stolen ATST, I feel like that would be very, very good for the rebellion, just give a balanced counter, so it can be, you know, fun for the rebels. Now I know the rebels have an ATRT, which is, it's nice and all that they have it, but it is pretty weak. Like it's really weak actually compared to the ATSD. It's like pitting a youngling against Vader in his prime. It's not fun. Even I don't even feel like the ion shot does that much with on the ATRT to an ATSD. It just isn't enough. And plus, literally one of the main differences is that you can literally defeat an ATRT on a 1v1. Like, you don't even have to be in a vehicle. If you just start shooting at the gunner and have pretty good aim, you can probably defeat that ATRT. And probably another problem that, you know, I don't think they're going to fix, it is kind of sad, is that the reinforcements are also unbalanced. Like, you know, the Ewok Hunter doesn't seem that powerful. And, you know, compared to, like, the Death Trooper, the ISB agent, and that's, like, you know, he's 2,000 battle points, but Ewok Hunter doesn't feel like 2,000 battle points. Now, I'm not 100% sure if they are making changes to the Ewok Hunter. I'm pretty sure they're not, but that's a question mark. Hopefully they do make some changes to the Ewok Hunter, because I feel like that's probably the only reinforcement I have a real problem with. You know, compare it to like the Death Trooper and you were to pit them, it doesn't seem like it's really a fair fight. Or even with the ISB agent, it doesn't seem like the Ewok Hunter can really, you know, counter any of the other reinforcements on the Imperial side. So that's kind of unfortunate, and hopefully they do change it. I really hope they do. So I'm not sure they're going to make any changes to the Ewok Hunter. Hopefully they do. Or if they make the Ewok Hunter slightly more powerful, I feel like that would also be nice, because reinforcements are also a huge part of Supremacy. But yeah, that is going to end this video off, guys. Sorry it is kind of short. I actually made this video before, but me being the idiot I am, I forgot to unmute my mic. Comment down below if you guys think these changes will actually balance Supremacy, if they will, or if they won't. I'd love to hear your responses. But this has been Core Mission. If you did like the video, please like and consider subscribing. This channel's almost reached 100 subscribers, so I'd be really grateful if you do hit the subscribe button. Like, I'll be really appreciative of that. But peace out, everyone.